Welcome back to Spone Academy. Today we'll be learning how to configure GEN-9102N shortcut key. GEN-9102N can support 40 multifunction shortcut keys, including functions like SIP call, P2P call, multicast PA and paging, and HTTP command trigger, and has one button specially designed for emergency events. In this video, I will be demonstrating these functions one by one. First, let's take a look at the equipments we are going to be using today. These are the devices we are going to be using for this video. All the devices should be at the same network. One GEN-9102N microphone, one PC to do the configuration, and as the SIP server PC, one SIP phone for calling test, two SIP-Link IP speakers to receive PA, one PoE network switch. First of all, I'll show you how to send PA and paging via Multicast. After connect the microphone to the same network of your PC, open your browser and type in the microphone's IP address. For me, it's 192.168.1.110. Username and password are both admin. First of all, in order for us to start PA, we need to have an audio file. And since this device doesn't require a server, every media file will be uploaded directly inside the microphone. Click Resource Management and Media Program. This page contains all the media file inside the microphone storage. Click the upload icon to upload audio. I'm going to add an emergency notification audio. Or you can add in audios by batch by clicking batch upload. I will be adding some musics. After it's uploaded, now go to the playlist setting. As you can see, the 9102N microphone can play multiple files in the playlist. First, change the playlist name for better recognition. Now let's add in the emergency notification audio file to the playlist 1. And adding musics to playlist 2. Click Save when done. Now we will need to set up a task for these playlists. Go to the Pattern menu. Here we can bind the playlist to one of these PA patterns. Let's set the pattern 1 as Emergency Notification 1. Change the pattern name for better recognition. Select the playlist. And play mode. By default, it will play once then stop. We can change the playback time on the right. And also we can change it to playing by duration and specify by second. For now, I'm gonna just stick with play once and stop. On the right, we can set how many seconds between each playback, and delay time before the task start, and task volume. Now for pattern 2, as background music. Click Save when done. After we set up the PA pattern, we can bind it to the shortcut key. But before we get into that, let's understand multicast first. Go to the Multicast menu. There are total 20 multicast groups. You can understand this as the zoning function. Basically, any device that share the same multicast address and port can be considered as a group. You can change the multicast group name, address, or port number. Please consult with your network technician before change the address and port. For this test, I'll define Multicast Group 1 as All Zone, which contain all the IP speakers. Multicast Group 2 is Indoor Area, that contain the ceiling speaker. And Multicast Group 3 is Outdoor Area, which contain the horn speaker. Click Save. Now go to the key settings. Let's define F1 button as emergency notification to all the IP speakers in Multicast Group 1. First, change the key name. It's recommended to use abbreviation due to the screen display limit. And shortcut key action as multicast. Select the destination multicast group. And select the pattern, which is the PA pattern we just created. And F to button play music to all the speaker in multicast group 2. Select the multicast group and pattern. Lastly, F3 button to all the speaker in multicast group 3, which is the outdoor area. Click Save and restart the device. Now we need to configure the IP speakers to the same multicast group as the microphone. First, I'm going to configure the indoor area speaker, which is the ceiling speaker. Just like the microphone, type the speaker's IP address and log in with the username and password admin. Click Basic Settings and Multicast. Enable the multicast function first, and enable multicast group 1 and 2, which are for the indoor and the entire area. Change the multicast group name to keep consistent. Make sure the IP address and the port number are the same as the microphone's multicast group 1 and 2. Save and restart. Now for the horn speaker. We need to enable multicast group 1 and 3, which are for the outdoor and the entire area. Save and restart. Now let's test it out each button.
Attention, this is a security announcement. You are not permitted here. Evacuate now to avoid legal measures.
We can press the key again to stop. Now with the same multicast settings, we can initiate multicast paging and PA directly on the microphone by pressing this button. Select the destination multicast group. As you can see, in this menu, we can select the audio source for PA, such as microphone itself or external line and device, and forward to the multicast group. Now let's try it.
Testing, attention please.
As you can see, the audio from the microphone is forward to multicast group 1, which are the horn and ceiling speakers. On the same time, we can select an audio file and paging at the same time. Select the media again to stop. Press C to stop PA. In the GEN-9102N's media page, you can see there are for default emergency audios. These audios are related to the 9102N's emergency PA function. Let's take a closer look by click the event menu. You can see there are for emergency events correlate with each audio. And of course, you can upload your own audio in the media storage and replace the audio for each situation. For the destination, it's the multicast group. It's recommended as one multicast group for all the device, and set it as the destination here. So here I'm going to set it multicast group 1, which is the all zone group. Click Save and restart when done. Now let's see how to trigger the emergency PA. Long press the SOS button for 2 seconds to enter the emergency broadcast menu. Right now, all the device in the destination multicast group will now be receiving the broadcast. Now press one of these for button to trigger the specific emergency audio. Press again to stop. Note that this task has the highest priority, so it will stop all the tasks that's running on these devices. And press C when the emergency situation is over. For this demonstration, we will be using this PC as SIP server and SIP phone to receive SIP call. This is the SIP server on my PC. As you can see, I've already configured the microphone and SIP phone. So now it's online to the SIP server with the SIP ID 1 and 10. Since this video is not about configuration of SIP, I won't be demonstrate how to configure the microphone online. But if you don't remember, please rewind the SIP server registration episode. Now back to the microphone's key settings menu. I'm going to set F4 as SIP call. Make a memorable name. And simply change the action to SIP target. And change the target number to 10, which is the SIP ID of the SIP phone. Select the SIP account you want to make SIP call with. Click Save and Restart. Press F4 to initiate SIP call to the SIP phone. Press C to hang up. Another function for the 9102N microphone is that it can support P2P calling, so it can create two-way communication without the need of SIP server. Back to the microphone's webpage. In the basic settings, click P2P call list. And here we can input the SIP device's IP and SIP ID. I'm going to input the SIP phone's IP and SIP ID and change the name for better recognition. Since the SIP phone's SIP ID is 10, so I input the information at the number 10 on the list, but it's not mandatory. Click Save. Now back to the key settings menu. We'll be using F5 as P2P call. Change the action to P2P call and select the P2P target from the P2P call list. Click Save and Restart. Press F5 to initiate P2P call to the SIP phone. Press C to hang up. In this video, we've learned about the GEN-9102N's multifunction shortcut key, including the configuration process of functions like multicast PA&Paging, emergency PA, SIP call, and P2P call. That's all for today's video. For more information, please visit our website www.sponcom.com. Thank you for watching.